EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Eagles coming up next.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. Tonight, settle in. We've got a good one coming your way. It's the two-time defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs and the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. Around the globe, wherever you are, thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, our first Super Bowl together partner. It has been an unpredictable 2024 season, and it all culminates in an unpredictable place, New Orleans, Louisiana.
This is certainly the signature sports moment of the calendar year, Mike, and for the two of us to be able to sit up here together and watch it unfold in real time, it's pretty special, and you just keep thinking all week, who's going to be that breakout player? What's going to be that signature drive or play that decides the outcome of this game? There's been some special moments over the years on these Super Bowl Sundays, and I know you and I are excited when this thing gets kicked off to see if we have another one in store.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They put Kelce in motion. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Chiefs offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points in this contest, and they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their second possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll go with the option here to the short side. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. How about that for getting what you need? It's a gain of 9 on 4th and 8.
We could go back and forth about the play call, Mike, but what we can't argue about is the result of the play. I think that run caught them a little bit off guard. I mean, I think it caught us off guard. But that surprise is what gave them just enough space to convert on that fourth down.
Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Philadelphia.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the Eagles are going to be set up. First and goal, he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 11 yards as they move the chains. Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. First down and goal. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
On second down, Hurts to the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Now Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
A run up the middle with Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Throwing is Hurts. And this ball incomplete on third down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelce. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This is caught at the 2. He's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC. Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a second down. Here's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It was Jaylen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now Hurts on 4th down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jaylen Watson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over possession of the football. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Here's Hurts. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw is Hurts. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. On 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Here's Matt Araiza now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. Third and short, and Hurts will throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Chiefs offense make their way out to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. They put Kelce in motion. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.